your friends are not as promiscuous as you think they are. They're about as promiscuous as you are. Ladies, on a scale of 1 to 10,
oh shit,
how promiscuous are you in comparison to your cohort, your friend group? What would you say, babe? On a scale of 1 to 10.
Of all your friends.
Of all your friends.
1 being less promiscuous.
1 being less and 10 being the most. Yeah.
Yes.
Where would you put yourself? In what percentile? 1
Your
through 10.
group of friends.
4 friends and...
Well,
so that would...
So 25%.
That's kind of sucks. That's going to put me out like, what? It's not a good question, babe.
Okay. What would you say?
Me?
Yeah. Scale of 1 to 10.
Like a 5.
A 5? What would you put yourself?
I would probably put myself right about even. My friends are pretty
5?
risque.
Okay. What would you put amongst your friends? You're promiscuous.
I mean, shit, now compared to what I was in my 20s, like my early 20s, I mean, I definitely slowed down a lot. But yeah, I'd say like, I don't know, we're about the same.
Say it.
Like 5? Think it's 5?
Nothing crazy.
Magically, everyone's a 5.
Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting?
I don't want to sell my friends out, but I don't want to seem like a hoe either.
Kirsten, I know your friends. It's below a 5.
We're all freaks.
That's a bad question.
That's a terrible question.
Time out.
Kirsten, go ahead.
It's okay. Yeah, I'm pretty low because I got some wild friends out there, but yeah, I'm like a 3.
Okay, got it. Now, ready? Love that. Everyone remember what your number is.
Yeah.
Your friend group, on average, how promiscuous are they on a scale of 1 to 10?
I mean, they're probably like 9.5.
One more time, Katie?
So they're all hoes.
Let this play out. Katie?
Can I explain as well?
Yeah.
Okay, so a lot of my friends do partake in like OnlyFans, sex work, stuff like that as well. So I don't know if we're so like I'm gonna say like an 8.
Okay. Steph?
I think if we're just talking real life,
Yeah.
my friends are probably a 7. If we're talking work related,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
then we're probably at the top of the scale.
Cool. Go ahead.
Yeah, same.
Okay. Like 8 or 9 or 10, something like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ready? Awesome.
I mean, I only
9
have
or
like 2
10.
friends.
Okay, thank you.
I'm serious.
I'd like to point this out. I did not set this up beforehand. I did not mention this beforehand.
True.
In every case, women find themselves to be less promiscuous than their friend group. In every case. And
Well, I just beat that because I put myself above them, babe. So this is inaccurate.
you didn't give an
You're
answer.
an outlier.
You didn't
I gave
give
an answer.
You did not. Actually, in the first one, you did.
That was a problem.
All right. So the point I'm trying to make is, in general, women
now.
women are going to say.
Well, look,
there's
did
my
they
answer.
ask Mormon women? Because that's where it gets really tricky.
The point is,
I mean, they just fucking
there's
the
ju-
ass. You can't ask them shit.
Yeah, they're just soaking. There's two things. There's two things going on here. There's two things going on here. Number one, women generally, as an evolutionary adaptation, denigrate other women. I'm not saying you guys are doing that, but women tend to think, in order to say, "Hey, don't date her; she's a slut." That is something that women do. Men do not do that. Men generally do not. Super beta men do, but for the most part, men do not say, "Hey, don't date him; he's a slut." Most men do not say that to women.
He's
women,
good looking, but
Yeah.
those guys are usually gay.
Yeah, exactly.
I think guys point out other guys' flaws in
sure.
front of women.
For sure.
I think that's what they do instead.
Okay,
So either way, it's
got it.
going to equal out to this.
That's the first
We're
thing.
both doing the same thing.
The second thing is, you guys, most of you stated under the number 30, the number of men having zero sexual partners, and most of you were surprised when I told you the number was 33%. Because the reality situation is, your friends are not as promiscuous as you think they are. They're about as promiscuous as you are, and that's the part. That's the part that blows everyone's mind. Because if your friends were in here, they would be saying the exact same fucking thing about you. That's the point. And so women believe that men are having way more sex than men are actually having. If you understood how fucking hard it is for a dude just to get laid, if you had any clue, you would never say any of this shit. You have no idea. It is a small group of fucking VIP hosts, male strippers and bartenders who are doing 75% of the fucking. And that is really hard for a lot of women to understand. They still think
It's also very hard for paid researchers to understand that shit too. Like, they get paid to do this.
Exactly. So where is all this extra sex happening? It's my friends who are all hoes, but I'm not. That's the problem. That's the thing that ends up happening.